Less is more. What a very odd phrase. But for the purposes of today's video, very apt. Good morning, folks. How are we all doing? Ow, 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 ow. God, this road is rough. Sorry. My name is Grumps, and I am the fat bloke on a bike. Welcome back to the channel. Been here before? Welcome back. Not been here before? Please subscribe. It's absolutely free, which not a lot in life is these days. And you get to see me talking absolute conkers, riding around on my bikes. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment, all the stuff below. It really does help build my channel. On to today's video. Less is more. What am I on about? In today's video, specifically motorbikes. Well, in my case, motorbikes. Now, this is just my opinions and thoughts. I'm not saying it's fact. But for me personally, when it comes to bikes, less is more. In the sense that I have more fun on smaller capacity, lower powered bikes I do on bigger bikes. Don't get me wrong, I've owned some pretty powerful bikes. I had the BMW 1200R with 125 brake horsepower, which is not massive, but it's not bad at all. Years ago I had a GSX 750F. I don't know what the brake horsepower figure was on that, but I know it was capable of well in excess of 150 miles an hour. On a track, of course. So I have had quick bikes, I've had big bikes, versus 1000, etc. Yeah, my side of the road, lovely. Absolutely bonkers. Couldn't care less. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've also owned some pretty small bikes. To be honest, one of the most fun bikes I've had was an Aprilia 660. That was basically an Aprilia Pegaso 660 Strata, I think they called it. Or Strata, something like that, I can't remember. Which was, oh, let's get that open. Which was basically a Yamaha 660 single engine. 40 some odd brake horsepower, I believe. It was just over the figure to make it A2 compliant, whatever that is. I haven't got a clue. And that was one of the most fun bikes I've ever owned. Now, I'm not saying big bikes can't be fun. Of course they can. And it's nice having that massive amount of power, be able to twist the throttle and rock it off into the future and overtake everything in sight. You know, I get all that. But for me personally, the smaller bikes are more fun, purely and simply because you can use every inch of their ability. Every single brake horsepower it's got. Every single torque. I'm on Elvis, my Royal Enfield Interceptor. 47 horses from the factory. No doubt one or two of them have escaped since. Oh, big pothole, I should have avoided that, never mind. And the bike weighs something like 200 kilos. Yet here I am, on a lovely sunny day, on a twisty road, having oodles of fun. Yes, you can do exactly the same thing on a bigger machine. And you can do a lot faster if you want. I enjoy doing it on a smaller bike. Like I say, I know I can pin the throttle on this thing. And at worst, you get 3 points on your licence. Pin the throttle on a big power bike, if you can find someone to do it. Get spotted once, and that's your licence gone. And possibly prison for you. That to me is no fun at all. Now, one of the things I do like about having a low capacity machine, as I say, is you can ride it to its limits. You can pretty much use all the power, or at least 90% of it, 99% of it, whatever. without risking your licence. And we all know the roads are getting worse. The conditions are worse, the driving standards are worse. Speed limits are constantly being lowered everywhere. There's so many roads I rode that used to be national speed limit that are now down to 50s or even less. Chances of you losing your licence or getting points your licence getting higher and higher by the minute. And this is why I enjoy bikes like this. I do enjoy the quieter back roads, like this one. National speed limit, nice and twisty. You can have some fun. And it's quite quiet. You know, I've ridden this road many times. Normally I come in the other direction. I thought I'd go the opposite way for a change. As I've said before once or twice, doing the route you do regularly in the opposite direction makes it seem a whole lot different. It's like a new route. Now these nice little quieter back roads, A roads, B roads, they're a lot more fun because there's nobody about. They're quieter. A lot less chance of meeting a local constabulary, should we say, or a government photographer. So you can have fun on your bike. Yeah, you could get through here a hell of a lot faster if you wanted to. But you think, we're coming through here at pretty much a speed limit. I'm having fun. And this is what I mean. Like I said, yes, it's fun going quick. You know, big bikes, using the power and all that. But you can only do it for so long. You run out of road very quickly. You're risking your neck or your licence all the time. Mostly your licence. Whereas on these smaller machines, or lower capacity machines, you're not. Well, you're risking your neck. You always do, any bike you ride, you know that. But you're not risking your licence quite so much. As I say, at worst you get, what, 3 points on your licence? That hurts bad enough, you know. Hurts your insurance. It's annoying. But it's a lot less painful than losing your licence completely. As I said from the start, this is just my opinion, my thoughts. It works for me. I'm not saying it works for everybody. Some of you are probably watching this video thinking you're talking absolute bollocks, mate. You've never ridden an R1, blah, blah, blah. You've never ridden a KTM Super Duke. I come down there, I'll be doing 120 miles an hour. Yeah, fine, you carry on, mate. That's your thing. That's entirely up to you. I'm not telling you how to ride. I'm saying what I like to do. And I do enjoy this. I've spoken to quite a few people recently. Maybe it's an age thing. Once you get over about sort of 50 years of age, you've had enough of racing around like a loon and, you know, trying to set land speed records everywhere. You tend to enjoy a more relaxed pace. Don't get me wrong, we do like to have a play. Just we like to play at more sensible speeds, if you like. Want of a better phrase. Like I say, I enjoy the smaller back roads, the twisty little back lanes, the mountain roads, that sort of thing. The less popular places. Less popular means less traffic, less police cars, less cameras. You may think different. If you do, stick a comment below. Tell me why you think different. There's no right and wrong to this. It's a matter of personal opinion. Excuse me. You know, if your opinions differ, put a comment below. Tell me why you think different. What's different for you? Why do you disagree with me? Everyone's entitled to their opinion. So it's not as warm as it looks. It looks lovely and sunny, but it's quite chilly. And then I am in summer gear. Kevlar jeans, Kevlar shirt, in case you're wondering. Summer gloves. Although I have got liners underneath me summer gloves. It's not quite warm enough. Never mind, I'm enjoying the sunshine. Right, I'm off to enjoy myself. Folks, look after yourselves. Like I said at the start, please do like, share, subscribe, comment below. It really does help build the channel. I would love to hit 1,000 subs to say I've done it. No other reason. I seem to be hovering around the 950 mark for some reason. There we go. Like I say, all your interactions really is appreciated. I do thank you for it. In the meantime, whatever you're doing, folks, please be safe, ride safe and have fun. And of course, the statutory Doodles!